Hello, welcome back to Not Another Tarot Reader. I am your manifesting auntie here. We're going to do a reading for the fixed zodiac signs. I'm not even going to call them fixed, I'm going to say fixated zodiac signs, especially when I show you some celebrities or athletes that I consider to be fixated. Okay, so go ahead, grab your water, and let's get into it. So the fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Okay, if you notice, with all the signs, with all the um all the classifications, all four. There's first of all, there's three classifications, so there's four signs for each classification. That's something different. Also, because if you go by the elements, it's only three signs, four elements, but three signs, right? So this is three classifications with four signs each. And of those signs, all of them are 6 months apart. Meaning they are the opposite of each other. So Taurus and Scorpio, they are opposites. Leo and Aquarius, they are opposites. They're 6 months apart. And so that's one of the ways you can decipher if this relationship, if you can date a fixed sign. Okay. They are considered the stabilizers, they're considered reliable and loyal. They are the doers of the zodiac. Okay. They are grounded and they are the anchors of the zodiac. I also say they are the balancers of the zodiac as well, because if you're anchoring something, you're balancing it out. You're bringing in stability and you're balancing it out. Like even literally, if you take an anchor, a literal anchor from like a boat or a ship, actually, yacht, whatever you want to call it, and you put it down into the ground, yes, you stabilize that boat, but you also balance it out because it wobbles. It wobbles and it continues to float if you don't put that anchor down the right way. So you're balancing it out and keeping it stable, okay? They are the workhorses of the zodiac, and they can be inflexible, which is why they're called fixable, because they don't bend. They don't bend. Okay, and I call them fixated because check this out. Listen, you have Dwayne Johnson, and it's so crazy because it's like every movie he comes out with, he seems to be the superhero. He wants to be a superhero, even though he did Black Adam, it bombed, it tanked. But he wants to be a superhero so badly, and he plays a very much macho superhero-esque character in every film he makes. He's very fixated on being a superhero. He got a natural body shape of a superhero. You have Adele, you have Chris Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth, the same thing. He's kind of typecast into these roles, these lead roles where he's like a superhero. Even when he did the Transformer animated movie, which was good. Don't sleep on that movie. That was really good, and they had a lot of Marvel/Avengers characters in there as well. So definitely check that movie out. Transformers was really good. I'm not promoting that movie. I'm just saying it was really good. And he is fearful of being typecast, but it's like he always kind of does these things where he has to show off his athleticism. Even in that movie, he played like he was just like the quintessential motivator, inspirational person, and he did that. He did that, and you saw the relationship between him and well, he played Megatron, and I don't know who played I can't remember the guy's name, but yeah, they showed their relationship. Even Jennifer Lopez, how fixated she is on finding the ultimate mate. She needs to find, she doesn't even know who she is, honestly. She's so insecure and she has no reason to be insecure, but she is. She's very insecure. And she was fixated on getting back with Ben Affleck and marrying him, and the marriage fell apart. They say they were married 2 years, but I feel like their marriage fell apart before they even got married. I don't even know why they got married. That's why they got married. That's the reason they got married so quickly. Is because she knew it wouldn't last. and she was fixated. She said it was her mom who was excited to see them back together, but I believe she herself was fixated on Ben Affleck becoming Jennifer Affleck part two. Okay, so she was fixated on getting that married. I mean, she up and left. What is that? A-Rod? I can't think of the guy she was dating. She just up and left him very abruptly. It was very abrupt, and it was just like, girl, this ain't what you want. Even Ryan Reynolds, how fixated I believe he's a Scorpio, and how fixated he was on this Deadpool movie, like to the point where he had started talking about it the day after the last Deadpool movie came out. He really wanted this to come out. He really wanted Marvel to pick up this series, and just how fixated he was on Deadpool from the moment he got into. Because when he started off with the Fantastic, I think it was the Fantastic. No, it was whatever that one is with Dr. Xavier, yeah. I can't think of it because I don't really watch those. I don't like those of the mutants and stuff. Whenever he was with that, because he wasn't Deadpool at that time, but he became fixated on becoming Deadpool at that moment. Even Kris Jenner. We ain't gonna talk about the Jenners and the Kardashians here on this channel, but I'm saying how fixated she is on her kids' lives, particularly the girls. Just how fixated she is on their lives and how she just does things the way she does them, very witchy like, you know. I don't know if you guys remember, I don't know how old you all are, but Tanya Harding, she was fixated on Nancy Kerrigan to the point to the point where she attacked her because she was jealous. She was jealous. You got Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, and you see how neither one of them were able to let go. I think Tom Brady is possibly Leo. Michael Jordan is Scorpio or Aquarius. But you see how fixated they were on their careers to the point they refused to retire. Michael Jordan left, came back, went and decided to be a baseball player. Failed, flopped, and he's just very fixated. He was very fixated, and they had to really force him into retirement. And even when he retired, that's what he did. He started his own basketball team, joined them, and then left again. So it's like the fixation. It's like that's what I feel like when I see fixed signs. There's a fixation on something. Okay. So with that, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Do not forget to comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And let's get this going. Spirit Guide, I'm here today asking you, what do the fixed signs need to know right now? What do they need to know right now? Thank you. We ask for clarity and discernment, blessings and good tidings. As I shuffle the cards and clarify what fixed signs need to know from their spirit guide at this time. What do they need to know? Thank you, Spirit God. Thank you. A lot of them work from their shadow selves. A lot of them work out of their shadow. A lot of them work from their shadow. Yep. I'm gonna put these. So crazy. Yeah, a lot of the fixed signs are they're fixated at this time. A lot of them are working on their shadow selves and they're not working on them, they're working from them. And it's very subconscious. This card almost came out. It's the Six of Cups in the upright. A lot of them really are working from their shadow selves. It came out anyway. And it just, some of them don't know it. Some of them do. Anything else, Spirit Guide? Okay. I'm going to take these last 3, 5, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're going to do 4, 5, 6. Just to bring a little balance. All right, let's see what we have. We got 12 cards, you guys. I usually don't do this many cards at the beginning, but it is what it is. We have Judgment reversed. Ace of Wands. 9 of Cups. The Empress reversed. Knew it. 6 of Cups, as we've already seen. And the Star card, great. So that's Aquarius coming out already. The High Priestess. 8 of Wands reversed. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Yeah, I'm not surprised. 2 of Swords reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. And lastly, you got the King of Cups reversed. One second. Let me get my bearings here. Okay. So although we have a lot of cups, judgment. Let me see. Let me look into my notes and see what judgment is. I think the Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius energy. I'll double check. What I say? Judgment. Judgment is Gemini as well. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is also Aquarius. Interesting. I have the King of Cups here. That's a cusp. King of Cups is Scorpio Libra. So some of you may be on the cusp of Scorpio and Libra. Libra and Scorpio, I'm sorry. You got 2 Geminis that's sitting out in here. The Empress and Wheel of Fortune. Okay, let's go ahead and get into your reading. So the judgment reverse is because you have not made a decision about something, and that's also why the Wheel of Fortune is spinning. Like you need to step up and make a decision about something. Fixed signs. Make a decision about something. You got to go within to make that decision. The Empress is here in reverse. I've told you all time and time again. We here on Not a Tarot Reader are in receiving mode, and the Empress is not in receiving mode. So you need to go within. You need to take a step back and go into receiving mode. Although you need to take a step back with this Empress card, and you want to be in receiving mode, there's things you have to step up to be in receiving mode. There's a decision that needs to be made, and it's to be in receiving mode. That's your decision, to be into receiving mode. But you need to heal from something as well. I don't know, but for some reason I see motherfuckers sliding down the goddamn wall. Like, come on now. I see a motherfucker sliding down the wall. For judgment in reverse is, it's not clarified by the high priestess, but it's like it's saying you need to go within to find this, figure out what you need to make a decision on. Also, there's a need to apologize here. There's a need to take accountability. There's a need to take accountability here. That's why your Eight of Wands is reversed. That's why whatever needs to come in, instead of it coming in quickly, it's coming in slowly. Instead of you changing, like coming to a solid ass decision on your shit, you're not doing it. You're patting your feet to do it. That's why this Wheel of Fortune is turning. Like you're one with this Two of Swords reverse, you're wanting to stay there. It's like you have a decision, but you're not putting action behind it. Again, there's no card here that is of action. There's no card here that is of action. It's like you have your feelings. A lot of cups here. You got the Nine of Cups, Six of Cups, King of Cups, Ace of Cups. So you have these emotions going, but you're not fulfilling them. You're neglecting your emotions here. I feel like you go from the Nine of Cups, which is culmination, and it's like it's not the ending, but it's like you're almost at the end here with this Nine of Cups. It's like you're walking down the aisle. If you're getting married, just example, because that looks like a train on top of her head. She's getting ready. She's walking down the aisle, but she hasn't gotten married yet. Are you getting cold feet about something? Fixed signs. Are you getting cold feet about something? Like you have a decision made with the Two of Swords, but you're not acting on it. It's like you have cold feet. It's like you have cold feet here. Like you're just patting your feet, saying, I'm gonna, but you're not doing it. This could be dealing with going to therapy. It could be dealing with your diet and or exercise. It could be dealing with something dealing with your family. Or a relationship, because you do have a lot of cups here, so it could be dealing with a relationship too. It could be dealing with work. It could be dealing with all those things. But it's like you're saying this and you're saying that, but you're not doing this and you're not doing that. Okay. Anything else I can get from this reading? Fixed signs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you guys are really fixated on doing better, but you're not putting any action behind it. There's no card of action here. To go from the Nine of Cups to the Six of Cups, why did you go from the Nine to the back down to the Six? Where you were walking down the aisle, to meet your significant other and get married. But then you was like, no, you got cold feet, and you went back to the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups talks about, sixes is about balance. Are your emotions balanced in this situation? Are you thinking that you may have something better here? Is there a past love that you feel like could be a better match for you here with this Six of Cups? Are you thinking about things that happened in the past with this person you're about to marry? Okay, this is just a scenario. Are you thinking about things that happened within the relationship, and you're saying, you know what, do I want to deal with this for the rest of my life? The Ace of Cups in reverse is like, I'm not gonna say it's depression, but at the same time, it's like it may be you either suppressing your emotions, or this is you just completely overwhelmed with your emotions. And seeing that, I know Aquarius is air, but Aquarius is dealing with the water, the aquarium. And so I feel like you're suppressing your emotions here. The King of Cups reverse is he's not taking care of his emotions. He's not dealing with his emotions. He doesn't have he's not mastering them. He's not dealing with them. He's very separated from them, very disconnected from it. But you need to go within and heal. You got to go within and heal yourself. Like, although there's no movement here and you're not moving fast at all here, it's like with these two cards, the Eight of Wands reverse and the Wheel of Fortune reverse, it's like you got to slow down. It's like slow down this wheel, slow down this change, and go within so you can heal yourself and you can then move forward at that time. Can you clarify the Eight of Wands, please? Oh, wow. You got the Six of Cups here in the reverse again. Yeah, you're making it. You're making. You're thinking about either things that happened in the past with this relationship or a past relationship. Can you clarify the Two of Swords reverse, please? Like you saw red flags and just are kind of just oh my goodness. You have the Hangman. To clarify the Two of Swords reverse, you got the Hangman. And look at this. Ace of Cups again in the reverse. In the reverse. Yeah. You really suspending your emotions. They're suspended. You put them on the back burner. And it's like, child, why? And I feel like either you're thinking about this relationship in past tense, meaning like it is different than it was before. Like maybe you separated from this person. Maybe there was like a 3, 4, 5 year separation between you and this person. And now you're back with this person. Same shit. Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck. I just said Jennifer Lopez. She was separated from Ben for like 10 years. He got married. She got married. She had children. It was a lot that happened between. And then she decided she was going to get back with him. And she felt, she knew, she saw, she understood, she saw red flags. And she said, this person is not the same person from the early 2000s. This is a new person. And yet she still walked down the aisle with this person, knowing they had changed in a way that was just completely foreign and different from what she'd ever known. And that's why this healing is coming in. But see, instead of her healing and going in and understanding what she needs to get this Empress back in the upright, instead she's going out being glamorous and things like she's trying to show face. It's like, no, baby, it's time to sit down and heal. It's okay for you. You got a lot of money, baby. You don't need to show your face. You don't need to show your face. So this is depression at this point. This is depression. You have not matches your emotions. Yeah, you carrying. We got the Ten of Wands here. She carrying. All of y'all fixed signs are carrying. And now you're like, you know what? F love. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not F relationships. I'm just gonna be single, solo dolo. You're pulling back from that energy. And you got the King of Wands here in reverse. With the King of Pentacles in the upright. And it's like, you got to balance that out. You got to realize this was a lust type of thing you had going on here. It was lust. It was very temporary. And now you want to pull back. And you need to balance it out. Balance some things out here. Look at that. You go wands, pentacles, wands, pentacles. It's like an imbalance between what you have to offer or what's being offered and very carnal energy. Very carnal, like sexual carnal. And it's like, no, no. And it's like, if you're not thinking about the way this person was in the past, you're thinking about a past love or past relationship. And that's stopping you, stopping you dead in your tracks. You're getting cold feet. My hands are literally cold right now. My feet can't be cold, it's warm. And yeah, you gotta get control over stuff. You gotta get control over your passions. You got a lot of wands energy here now showing up. So, and there you go. We got the cups and the wands. Cups to me are very sexual as well. And those are the water signs. The water signs are very sexual. So you got Aquarius showed up. Oh, what's High Priestess? I got my notes. Okay, High Priestess. Oh, High Priestess is Taurus. That's you, Taurus. High Priestess is Taurus. We say Wheel of Fortune was Aquarius. And we said Judgment was what? Gemini again. We got someone on a Libra Scorpio cusp here. What did we say Empress was? Gemini. Why is Gemini coming in so happy? Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. Some of you may have Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rise, and some of you may have Chiron in Gemini. It's like you're not communicating your feelings, your thoughts. You're not communicating properly. You're not, just what the Gemini is. Gemini is communication, and it's ruled Chiron as well. And so you're not communicating something. You're not communicating. You're being very mutable, fixed signs. You're being very mutable. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups again. Ace of Wands is in the upright. Ace of Cups is in the reverse. You're not communicating your true feelings about something. You're keeping it in with this Four of Pentacles reverse. It's like you're trying to save face. Trying to spare someone's feelings, or just not acknowledging your own feelings. Your own feelings are repressed, suppressed. I don't know if there are children involved with the Six of Cups. Oftentimes that's represented to me. Oftentimes I feel like that's representing children as well. And that's why you could be suppressing yourself. What do you have to say, Star Card? What do you have to say? Nothing. Okay. Okay, Aquarius. And what do you have to say, Empress? Why are you in the reverse? What can we do to get you out of the reverse? Okay, Six of Swords reverse. It's like you keep going and coming. Like you keep. It's like your mind and your heart. It's like in a tug of war. It's in a tug of war. It's like you want to say this, say that, say what's on your mind, but you holding it in. But this ain't causing you nothing. It ain't doing nothing for you. It ain't doing nothing for you. All right. Any advice? And we're gonna close this on out, Spirit God. What's the advice for the fixable signs? What's the advice? Of course you are. Okay. Yeah, of course you are. Is the temperance card out here? We didn't get the temperance? Okay. Surprised. Okay, your advice. Five of Wands reversed to the Nine of Wands to the Two of Pentacles reversed, Ten of Wands reversed, Knight of Cups reversed, Ace of Pentacles. Lastly, you have the Three of Wands. In the upright. So I feel a little bit like this is a little bit of good news for you guys for the fixated signs. I'm going to continue to say that. Get over it. But, because we do have the Ace of Pentacles here in the upright. But I also feel like I'm going to pull for the Ace of Pentacles. The Five of Wands to the Five of Wands reversed is like, this should have worked out. This should have led to a Six of Wands. It should have been a victory. This should have been a win. I should have gained confidence. But I didn't. Things didn't work out. And now you're at a Nine of Wands. And it may have caught you off guard with how things turned out within this relationship. This is definitely a relationship. And you were caught off guard with how things turned out for us. But again, you can't reverse time. You can't go back in time with this Nine of Wands. You can't go back. The Two of Pentacles says, Two of Pentacles reversed is not being able to balance things out. And this could be dealing with your finances, but I really think it's dealing with your emotions. And your desires. Then you go to the Ten of Wands, and it's in reverse. And it's because you haven't tied up all these loose ends. It's like you want to get to the end and say, I'm done with this. But you haven't gone through the process. You haven't done the process. You haven't healed. You carrying on all this baggage into, listen, don't be a bag lady. Don't be a bag lady. Don't carry that and dump it into another relationship or dump it onto your kids. Or, you can't move through this without healing. You just can't. Not this time. Some things you can, but this one really hurt. This one you really hurt with. It's a lot of cups here. It's a lot of cups here. So this one caused you a lot of emotional eruption. Like emotional imbalance here. So with the Ten of Wands reversed, You're carrying this on. So some of you may need to go and have some kind of talk therapy. You may need some talk therapy here. Okay. Yeah. Some of you may need some talk therapy here. Counseling. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Wands here together, I see a new offer coming in, and you seeing something on the horizon as well. I don't know what neither one of those are. It's almost like you're gonna go out and explore more. You're gonna travel more. You may even just relocate. And that could be because sometimes the Ace of Pentacles could be a new house, new housing, new vehicle, new job, new investments, things like that. And so you could be going out to explore and travel or move, relocate, or something like that. Okay? And that's exactly what that means. You're moving on and you may even find new passion, new desires and stuff. Okay? I definitely think you do need some talk therapy, fixed signs. Because again, a lot of you are working from your shadow self, and some of you know it, and some of you are unconscious to it. I feel like the ones that are unconscious, it could be this Libra Scorpio. I feel like it's unconscious to it. And I also feel like Aquarius is unconscious to them working from their shadow self as well. Because for the Aquarius to come up in the upright, and Aquarius is the star, and the star is healing, but it's like you haven't done the work. Like you can't get to healing until you've done the work. You got to kind of unravel. It's like you want to take a shortcut here. It's like, why did I not acknowledge, see these red flags? And I'm telling you, if you don't figure that part out, if you don't unravel before you get to the healing, you taking shortcuts. Judgment reverse with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, you're taking a shortcut. You're taking a shortcut to culminate this. The World card didn't pop up, but I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't show up within the next few cards. I wouldn't be surprised because you're trying to end something and it's not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready. You haven't done the work to get to the end. You cannot start. So healing is the end goal, right? But you need to start to unravel, because at the end of the day, if you just heal and you don't unravel why you went into this cycle, you're damned to repeat this same cycle. You need to acknowledge and see and understand why you saw these red flags and why you still went forward in this energy. Why you still went forward? Because they drained you to the point where you need to go to counseling. And now you want to just heal and move on. You want to take a shortcut to get to the end goal, but to get something new. But that's not how that happens. You gotta do the work, baby. You gotta do the work. You gotta do the work. Okay? That's what I have for you, fixed signs. Do not forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Again, the fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. And I will see you all really, really soon. Take care. I definitely love you all. Okay? Take care.